Hello, everyone. I have made many mistakes and I need to come clean on my mistakes. Michael, what are you doing? What the heck? Orange? What are you doing here? Let me get up. Orange, what are you doing here? I was about to record this apology video to the Foundation. Why though? You do not need it, Michael. Like, literally, everyone knows what's happened, at the Foundation. They all know, you know, the chaos and all that's happened, They know things aren't great, Dealing with the anomalies is never great. So, for you, Michael, an apology video would be pointless. But in terms of YouTube apologies, oh, you're doing a thing, aren't you, Orange? Yeah, I'm doing a thing, Michael. I guess I'm here to participate with another one of your videos by force. Yep, Michael. Fine. But you're talking about apology videos for YouTube. Yep. So, apology videos need to be sincere for one. Like, they have to be honest, actually, honesty. Like, none of the fake crying. If, you're gonna cry, it's hopefully going to be out of joy, not fake crocodile tears. Like, most of the time, like, there would be fairly zero reasons for crying in the video except, actually generally being upset or, you know, other things, eating some real spicy food will get you tearing up. But yeah, it actually has to be, genuine. Like, and here, what you're doing right now ain't exactly, you know, genuine. Like, it's, I guess, something you want to do, Michael. So, sure, it's genuine in that way, but if you just force it, if you force an apology, it doesn't mean anything. So, both one, it has to be genuine, but two, you can't exactly force things. You can't do something, you know, like force something, otherwise, then it also becomes ingenuine. It's like, it's a double edged sword, Like, you're trying to do the right thing, but sometimes it doesn't always work out. It's, nothing in life is easy, Michael. Yeah, nothing in life is easy. I know that. Well, thanks to the many, many anomalies I've dealt with. Yeah. But with, an apology video, there's, you know, so much, nuance to it. Life is nuanced to how negatives and positives to everything. So doing an apology video is, a tricky thing. And even just doing it just to address the thing, inevitably, comes with the negatives no matter what. Like, even if you try and do it in the best way for, a apology video, like, there's no perfect way to do it. You get what I mean, Michael? Yeah, I think so, Orange. There's no perfect way of doing it, even if you're trying to do the right thing, you know, you're still technically forcing it, you know, even if it's genuine. Yeah, exactly, Michael. So, yeah, my opinion on apology videos is that should be genuine, but, you know, it should be natural, like, you know, as much as possible, like whatever the mistake was, you know, you should like cover all aspects of the mistake. Like, yeah, like, you know, how once I did a video on my mistakes as a person, like the friends that I've failed, like, and I regret those failures, but without failure, you can't become a bad person, you know. Yes, indeed, Orange. So, yeah. I don't know. It's, you know, yeah, again, very complex. But, yeah, my advice to, like, anyone and even to future me, if somehow future me forgets, is that just try the best, like to be genuine while not forcing it. Like if anything happens bad to me, future me, I'm sorry, but it probably was somewhat our fault. Like it was probably somewhat your fault, man. Even though future me, you are me, but yeah, it was probably somewhat our fault. We should have been more careful with whatever it may have been. Like, you know, you can't be perfect. Like, there's always something inevitably you can't plan for, but, you know, taking the necessary steps to, you know, do the right thing is important. Yeah, indeed, Orange. But what do you have to say, Michael? I think, yeah, you're right. It's like you've got to take the steps needed. Like it's not gonna be easy, but it has to be, you know, done in the right way. You know, apology videos, so many are from, you know, the fake, you know, YouTubers that are like, when I did something wrong, but I you know, am better now. I've learnt from my mistake where usually they haven't learnt from their mistakes. But yeah, um, at least hopefully we can learn from our mistakes, even though those mistakes will always be with us. We can try and, you know, make up for the mistakes. Yeah, indeed, Michael. We can make up for our mistakes, even though they'll always be a part of us. They just become a part of us and, you know, hopefully make us a stronger person. Yeah, indeed. And you'll know when, like, it's actually something genuine versus something deceitful or play acted. Like, a lot of, you know, this is just, you know, me doing you as a character, me doing me as a character. So a lot of my thing is in character. So it's not exactly, I guess, the best point to be making when I am literally doing this, you know, as a character, as a characterized, you know, version of myself and a character being you, Michael, but like you can tell when something is, you know, genuine or acted. hopefully most of the time. Obviously, there's some times where you won't be able to tell, but yeah. But yeah, my point is, yeah, it should be obvious, even though being in character kind of defeats the point of the message because of the nature of my content. But I think the point, will still get across, even though I guess technically, you know, me being in character right now is technically not being, 100% genuine, but, I want to make the point so the point is made, like, like, obviously that there's a line in the sand where, you know, it stops being a part of the bit and where things go potentially too far, where a joke is no longer a joke, where it's no longer for, you know, the bit, it's no longer for the the entertainment becomes too real and, you know, at that point you have to be like, let's stop everything, let's deal with this first before moving on, like, whatever the problem may be at the time. Yeah, again, there could be, 1,000 problems. I can't, predict every single problem there may or may not be, but the point is that if it does become real and not a joke, you gotta address it then and there before it becomes more of a problem. Yeah, indeed, Orange. You gotta get to a problem early before it becomes a problem. Exactly, Michael. Do the best you can and make certain that the problem is, not becoming a huge like thing, like it doesn't become bigger than it needs to be, you know. So I guess that's another point with apology videos is sure you want to take your time to make certain that's, actually genuine and not forced, but also you gotta, address the problem, early before it becomes even a bigger problem. So, it's a fine balance between addressing the problem early so, it's addressed before it becomes a bigger problem, but also, um, addressing it genuinely so, it's not like fake or like whatever, that's actually, you know, genuine, yeah, indeed. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Yeah, I guess I don't need my apology video then. Yep, Michael, people already know your mistakes. You've made mistakes just like me. Maybe worse mistakes seeing the world you live in, but still, nonetheless, it doesn't matter sometimes what the mistakes are. Sometimes it matters on, I guess, the person making the mistakes or if they're actually willing to change or, you know, you know, obviously, murdering people like you have, Michael, is probably worse than, what I've done, but seeing that you're through a fictional lens where it's technically not real unless the multiverse exists, but that's, its own, theory to be had, but yeah, like in the terms of the lens of your world, death is so common with the anomalies and chaos is always happening that you killing some D class that were already, criminals really is, not morally as bad as, murdering people in the real life, like for me. So, like for me, that would get me, in jail, no matter how justified the reasoning is, why I do the justify the reasoning of that action, you know, it's still, a crime. I will, go to jail for doing that sort of thing, Yeah, indeed, Orange. So, yeah. At least my mistakes are failing friends, which is still bad, but, you know, not as bad as technically what you've done, but yeah, again, it all depends on scale. Like, the scale of your universe is different to mine. Rules are different depending on the world you live in. Like, I guess that also applies to, countries, there's always going to be different rules in life, and you just gotta do the best to follow them or face the consequence of breaking the rules. But sometimes rules do need to be broken. But yeah. But yeah, back to apology video. Yeah, just make it genuine, make it in a decent time frame. Probably have it unscripted. That's probably another thing to make it more genuine is just let the ideas flow because it's obvious if it's a script. At least if you're doing it by heart, then, it's more genuine. Where scripts, even if you know, write it and think it's alright, scripted is always, a bit iffy, even if you have genuine attention towards the apology, it's still a bit. It's honestly its own topic that would need like its own video probably, but generally scripted I wouldn't do if I were to ever do a apology video for whatever reason. So yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Orange. So yeah. Anyway, Michael, yeah, thank you for participating in this, even though it was against your will. Yep, against my will. And it's funny enough, like right after this, uh, that, table setup I usually use for the Hour podcast, and that's probably what I'm doing immediately right after this. So yeah, that's funny. Yeah, this place seemed oddly familiar, the setup. So it's from the Hour podcast. How do I know that? Oh, it's that thing with the Alana one, uh, Alana girl I met. Yeah, that was only a one time thing though. Didn't really last long. But yeah, now you know her as the lady that knows everything. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. I don't know why referred to as the Alana girl. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I think it's because, me technically voicing you, my brain is fried because currently it's very warm. Goddamn, it's too early in spring for, you know, it to be already being like 30, like 4 Celsius, I think, was the high of today. I think now it's probably dropped a bit because it's later, but it's like still like 30 Celsius. It sucks. Yeah, Orange. Anyway, yeah. I'll leave you to it, Michael. Yep, alright. Well, then I guess I'll record other things for the foundation. Might as well use this setup for something. And at least we're more allies than we were in the past. Yeah, indeed. But please stop showing up. I thought I would have a break from you. Yeah, I know you want a break from me, but it is inevitable that I'll show up from time to time. Honestly, you can blame Gmod. You mean Gmod, the video game? Yes, the one you're currently in, Michael. Oh yeah, I'm in Gmod. I forget about that. I guess the perception filter is still around. Perception filters, just like Doctor Who. Well, I do like Doctor Who, Michael, so inevitably inspiration would pop up from that. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, enough being mad. You get back to your universe tasks. I'm sure you'll be somewhere else in the multiverse soon enough. Yeah, but yeah, but yeah. I'll iterate one last time before you return to whatever you're doing, Michael, that apology videos need to be sincere, done in a timely manner, probably should be unscripted, that way it's more genuine, and yeah. But yeah, again, there's a lot of nuance to it. Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna get back in this chair and get to doing something else. Alright, Michael. Alright. Back to doing stuff for the foundation. God damn.